love my job, man. I really do. Hey, listen, folks, you know, dating is never easy, but depending on your age group, the challenges can be a little bit different. And so I have three ladies here who need help working through the dating dilemmas related to their decades. So please welcome Nora, Adrian, and Heidi. Okay, let's start with you, Nora. So tell me what's going on.
Sure. Well, I'm 25 and I'm literally looking for Mr. Perfect. I want a guy who has a great job, someone who's super athletic, and of course, someone who's honest. I'm really just looking for Mr. Right.
Okay, so you gave my producers permission to sort through your social media accounts and flag anything that they thought was problematic. So let me see what they came up with. Okay.
Okay, well, I feel like everyone posts this, from the Kardashians to every reality star. I feel like it's pretty normal of just them displaying their life and living it and being young and hot, right?
Yeah. I think you like the fact that you get attention from your post.
Yeah.
You have to watch what you're presenting, though.
Sure.
Of course, because it's what guys think when we see the post.
Yeah.
Your intention for what you want us to think of the post has nothing to do with what a man perceives in his mind.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that. And once you post yourself like this, you open yourself up to the social media world. And they're not very kind people.
No, at all. And I mean, posting this, it helps me make a lot of decisions because, you know, it's not like I'm out here like some celebrities butt naked or, you know, showing anything else than my personality. It's just about, you know, living life and being young. And although I do want someone who's super real and someone who's going to like me for me, ideally I also want to keep a hold of who I am and show my personality as well. So it's almost like a constant juggle.
Well, but if you're using people's opinion to help formulate what you do on Facebook or things like that, that's what you said, then you're going to constantly be adjusting.
Yeah.
You got to do you. So that special guy that you're looking for is probably looking for that special girl.
True.
That special girl is probably not laying on a car.
That's true.
That's all it is. I think you'll be fine, though. All right, let's move on to Adrian, who's in her 30s. Adrian, what's holding you back?
I don't know what's holding me back. I'm ready. I mean, the 30s, being in your 30s is really the best time. You're more comfortable with yourself, career, family, great friends. I feel like the only thing that's holding me back is that guy. You know, I'm 32, I'm looking for the right guy, but a lot of guys in my age range that I'm looking to date are typically already committed in a relationship or they're married, right? Or if they're not, then they're like some sort of eternal party guy that just wants to go out and not settle down. So I date a ton. I try and get out there, put myself out there, but nothing's sticking. If I found the right guy, though, I definitely would do anything I could to hold on to him, right? Like, I would not let go if I could find the right person.
Okay, now, before the show, I asked Adrian to list the top two things that she asked a guy on the date. The first question that you listed was, you asked a guy, do you feel pressured to marry and start a family? Let me explain something to you about the male species that you're posing this question to. You're taking your feelings and putting it in the form of a question.
Right.
See, you're feeling pressure to marry and start a family. So you think the really thing to do is find out if a guy feels pressure to start a family and get married. The answer is no. Right. He doesn't. No guy feels that. You do. All that is letting him know how desperate you are.
Right, which I do not want to
do. And you do not want to do
that. And I'm
not. No. And you're not. So, okay, here's the second question Adrian said she always asks on dates is, do you ever feel like you've missed your person and will end up with the wrong person?
Right.
Let me tell you why this is wrong. You're asking a man, does he have baggage? You're asking a man, does he have any regrets? You're asking a man, is he on the rebound? That's all you're asking a guy. See, you could be pushing him a little bit.
Okay.
Not to you, but away.
Right.
Not good. All you want to do is find out if this is a nice guy. If this guy has qualities. And you want to eventually find out, is he looking for someone to put on a pedestal? But you can't find that out tonight.
Okay. Fair.
Again, the 90-day rule was created to give women 90 days to gather this information. Y'all keep wanting to expedite the process. Well, Steve, I'm going to get it done in 4 days. Okay.
Pretty much.
Coming up next, everybody, we're going to find out what's going on with Heidi. And then I got a big surprise, actually, for all three of these ladies. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, Steve's secrets to dating in every decade.
You guys think you have it rough? I mean, looking for men in your 40s is impossible.
You can't say impossible. See, failure causes people to start knocking down their expectations. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. It's time for you to get back out there.
Oh my God.
We can do it together. All right, folks, it's our Slay at Any Age hour, and we've worked through some of the dating challenges for a young lady in her 20s and 30s. We're going to move on to issues facing women in their 40s. So, Heidi, you representing the 40s. What's going on?
Okay, listen here, girls. You guys think you have it rough? Try being a divorced single mom at 40 and try starting over there. I mean, there is nothing but a very small pool of men left by this time. And, you know, the ones that are semi-attractive and fit are going younger.
Right.
And whatever is left, they're either commitment phobes or cheaters. And usually everybody in their 40s has some kind of baggage already. So you got to learn to accept that too. I mean, looking for men in your 40s is impossible.
Don't say impossible.
It's impossible.
You got it.
You can't say impossible. She's absolutely correct. See, failure causes people to start knocking down their expectations, changing their standards. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You cannot allow that in your mind, because at that point, the law of attraction takes over. You're a winning hand and you don't even know it, because you won't see the winning hand that you have. You got it. You all have it. Especially you. You're getting emotional. I want you to understand something. Listen to me. You're a beautiful lady. Go with that. Go with that. All right, ladies. Now that I've given you that, it's time for you to get back up.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's the plan. I found a great guy for each one of you. And so to make sure that you're on the path to success, I'm gonna have you go out on these dates with these gentlemen right here. I got some cameras. Then I'm gonna follow you on your dates and kind of at a distance, just watch what you're doing. Then we're gonna have you back and we'll just talk about the footage, analyze it, see if there's anything I can help you with. And we'll see what you did right, if you did anything wrong. But I just wanted to give you a little heads up. Heidi, first of all, I would like for you to meet Brad. Brad? Brad is an IT consultant who welcomes dating a woman who's been married and divorced with kids. In fact, he's got 3 kids near your son's age. Come on down, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, next, Adrian, I want you to meet Tim. Now, Tim is a gym teacher who loves kids and is looking forward to starting a family of his own. Come on down. And then Nora, this is Brian. He's in medical device sales, and the only social media account he has is his dog's Instagram page. So come on down. All right, folks, I know you're gonna be curious as to how these dates work out, so you're gonna find out, because we're gonna keep up with them. We're gonna follow them, then we're gonna bring them back. Stay with us. I wanna thank everybody for participating. Folks, we'll be right back.
Don't go away. Steve and Dr. Ava with incredible ways to erase the signs of aging.
We pay attention to the lines and wrinkles on our face or the changes in the folds, and we completely forget about our earlobes hands.
You know what? That's actually making a difference. The ladies like that one right there. They like that one.
Today, last week, Steve found them love at NEH. Now they're back. Did his advice sink in?
Gonna take a selfie?
Hashtag all about Nora.
Their dates tell all.
He's coming back on this show because I can give him away.
Plus, Sarah Michelle Gellar juggles life as a Hollywood mom
There's no rest in our family yet.
and stirs up all-natural holiday treats for the whole family.
I don't know how it work on the cookie, but on the thigh.
That's our all-adult box.
How about? I'm here to help. It's Friday, but it's not just any Friday. This is the last Friday before Thanksgiving, okay? So are you all ready for that? All right. And I got a pretty good one to take you into the weekend. Okay, a few weeks ago, I had 3 women here who laid out every problem that comes with dating in the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s. Take a look.
Looking for men in your 40s is impossible. I mean, there is nothing but a very small pool of men left by this time. And, you know, the ones that are semi-attractive and fit are going younger.
Stop speaking negativity into your life. You're a winning hand and you don't even know it.
I'm ready. I'm 32. I've been looking to find that Mr. Right and future husband since I was probably 8 years old. I'm a little behind.
8?
Yeah, I'm always on the lookout.
Who starts to hunt at 8?
This girl.
I'm 25 and I'm literally looking for Mr. Perfect. Nowadays, dating is just so hard. People get all judgy when they look on my Instagram.
All these are you?
Yes, they are.
If you don't want guys to think of you just as a sex kitten, then you can't present yourself as one. All right, well, the ladies are back. They're back, and we're gonna talk to them today. Nora? Hi, Nora. Did the advice sink in?
Yes, Steve, the advice did sink in. I'm definitely less sex kitteny, so that's a good news. And since I've been like that, I mean, I'm getting a lot more likes and a lot more respect, so it's going well.
Okay, so let's see what we're doing different. It's an improvement.
Thank you.
It's an improvement. You're not laying over a stranger's car. It's cute. I'm gonna have to talk to you a little bit more. Adrian, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think the advice is sinking in. I'm definitely was trying to be conscious on my date of not asking those maybe a little aggressive / obvious questions about.
Little aggressive?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I was trying really hard to, you know, reword it and ask questions like, are you close with your family? Do you have a niece and nephew? And things like that to get to kind of what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. And Heidi, how have you been since we saw you here?
I've been good. I'm just trying to stay a little bit more positive on dates, and I'm giving online dating a little bit of a break right now. So no more Catman and no more guy with girlfriend pictured right there.
The guy that liked her sent her this picture.
He wants company.
I guess he was saying, hey, this could be you. All right, I set each one of these ladies up with a date. In just a few minutes, we're going to see how well each one of them did, armed with the advice that I gave them. But before that, let's go to the audience. It's time for Ask Steve. Stephanie wants something special for her birthday. Where's Stephanie?
Hey, Steve.
Hi.
I'm from a small town in Texas, and I absolutely love the cowboy look, like boots and the hat, and I love it.
Yeah.
My birthday's coming up, and all I ever wanted was for my husband to put on some cowboy boots and a hat and for us to go out dancing. But he does not like anything country, and I can't get him to get on some boots.
Do you all ever role play?
Whoa, no.
Listen to me. You want your man in some cowboy boots? This is how you get it done. Put some heels on, get yourself a vest. Just a vest. Get your little cowboy hat and get yourself a lasso and tie it around your waist and have it stretched out across the room. You tell him, put them damn cowboy boots on and that cowboy hat and pull me to you. And watch his ass put that damn hat on. Thank you, darling. All right, Nick wants to ask for a favor for his YouTube channel.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Nick.
My dream is to become a celebrity interviewer in Chicago. On the past couple of years, I've interviewed Jennifer Hudson, Keke Palmer, Taylor Kinney, to name a few. There's still one person on my list to interview, and that's you. So you think, Steve, I could come down and ask you a couple questions for my YouTube channel? Right on the spot, some rapid fire.
Oh, some rapid fire.
Yeah,
All right, well, come on.
Cool? Okay, cool.
Just come on over here. What is you talking to them for?
Oh, they were
I'm over here. Once I tell you to come down here, you ain't got to clear it with nobody else.
Oh, okay, cool.
What you trying to do?
I just wanted someone to record it.
Somebody to record it. Where Ruben at? Ruben, come here. So you know this shot is going to be shot up like this.
That's cool.
Okay.
Just press record and we're good.
Hold your hand up high.
Okay.
Okay, this is rapid fire?
Rapid fire question.
All right.
Okay, so first, butter pecan ice cream or German chocolate cake?
Butter pecan.
Act like a success or act like a lady?
Well, act like a lady.
Okay. Cleveland or West Virginia?
You're hurting me, man. Yeah, I probably won't go to West Virginia.
Okay. Golfing or fishing?
God, man. Boy, you all up in me, man. God, dog, this boy. Golfing or fishing? I don't know, man. I had to go with fishing.
Fishing? Okay.
Yeah.
Backyard barbecue or rib shack?
Oh, no, backyard barbecue, baby. I do my own ribs. I'm barbecue man. Yeah.
And last one, Tom Ford or Louis Vuitton?
Oh, Tom Ford, pimp. Come on. Tom Ford, baby. You know what? Thanks a lot, man. Put it, hey, and you can use it on YouTube. Use it on YouTube. We'll be right back, folks.
Coming up next, last week they came to Steve for help finding love at any age. But did they heed his advice?
He's not the typical kind of guy I usually go for.
Okay, so let's go back to the lying, the cheating.
He really just opened up, but I didn't use that as an opportunity to get into the weeds about, well, what about us? When are we gonna get
You
married?
didn't do that, did you?
I've been a lot more conservative on my Instagram.
Just a few weeks ago, we had these lovely ladies here for our Love at Any Age show. And they each said that they were having trouble dating in their particular age group. Well, Nora's in her 20s, Adrian's in her 30s, and Heidi's in her 40s. Let's take a look back on the conversation I had with Heidi, who seemed to look at everything negatively. Let's take a look.
Looking for men in your 40s is impossible. Here's a normal guy. He's very attractive. He lives, about 43 miles away. I'm not going to drive an hour to go out on a date.
No time.
You will never meet your soulmate if he has to stay across the street. You'll never meet him.
Online dating, which is it's just a joke. It's impossible.
You got it.
Every word that comes out of your mouth determines what you are. Stop speaking negativity into your life because that's all you're going to keep getting. You're a beautiful lady. Go with that. Go with that. All right, so I set each one of these ladies up. Now, I set Heidi up with a great guy after the show. What'd you think of your date, Heidi?
Well, he is a great guy. There's nothing not to like about him. He has a great job. He's very well-mannered, very affectionate, which those are two things that are very important to me. He's not the typical kind of guy I would normally go out with, but hanging out with him was really nice. He's a genuine man.
Okay, so let's take a look at the tape so I can get an idea of what's happening here. Let's take a look.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good to see you again. I need to remember everything that Steve told me to do and be positive. I know I can do it. Where do you live?
I live in Dyer, Indiana, right on the state line. I'm guessing 40, 45 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
Steve told me not to worry about distance, but there's a lot of factors that come into play when you think about traveling time when you're dating somebody. And then you work in Tinley Park.
I work in Tinley Park.
That's even a little bit farther for you, yeah. And you're okay with driving the distances to maybe see somebody?
She was asking a lot about the commute. What were some of the issues, or what was the main reason that you ended up on Steve's show?
Well, it's just been a little challenging being in your 40s and a divorced mom. I've been lied to, cheated on. I've dealt with all of it, but I'm not going to give up hope. Steve's advice is working so far so good. He's the little voice in the back of my head. I'm going to stay positive and go with it, and I'm going to find Mr. Right. I'm going to keep on rolling on. It's okay, the universe is just telling me that those guys aren't right for me, but I'm going to learn from it all. Got to kiss a lot of frogs, right? I'm not going to give up hope, though. I'll find my Prince Charming, but, I'm never going to give up on love.
No.
No.
Heidi seems to have had a significant number of issues and struggles in the past. I think her positive attitude is...
It's a little harder now than it used to be, dating. I hate online dating.
I've heard tons of horror stories.
Just want to kind of maybe bump into Mr. Right or meet him naturally.
So in other words, I need to start shopping over in Valparaiso?
I think I did pretty good with Steve's advice on the date. I had a really nice time tonight.
I did
had
too.
A really good time. I hope he gives me an A+. We'll see. We'll see.
Heidi's date, Brad, is here. Brad, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Brad, how do you think it went?
I thought it went really well. Heidi seems like a sweetheart, really intelligent, career-oriented, and she's ridiculously beautiful. I mean, would anybody look at her and think she's in her 40s? No.
No.
She's beautiful. I have some concerns because I get the impression she feels that I'm a little too much of a straight-laced person.
Well, Heidi, what do you think about what he just said? What are your thoughts?
He's right. He's right. He's not the typical kind of guy I usually go for. I kind of like to live on the edge a little bit. He's a great guy, though. I would like to, maybe go shoot some pool and play some darts or something.
Okay, what do you all think? You're sitting here on the outside looking in.
If she doesn't like the guy, she doesn't like him.
Look at him though. These eyes, he's such a nice guy. You can just tell, and they're hard to come by. We know Heidi's maybe used to the guys with motorcycles or tattoos, which he doesn't have. But I would say give him another chance.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me get this right. Okay, so he's not the typical guy, your type. Okay, so let's go back to the lying, the cheating, the hanging out all night, the tattoo motorcycle riding guy that you've been having. See, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. Heidi, listen to me. He would put you on the pedestal that you deserve to be on, but you want a guy on the edge. Heidi, this doesn't make any sense now.
Brad is a great guy. He is a great guy. I just don't feel that there's that kind of connection.
Okay, that's cool. It don't have to be a romantic connection. But I'm just talking to you now about as you move forward. Your type. Maybe it's the wrong type for what you're looking for. And that's all I'm saying. It don't have to be Brad. No matter what happens, he's coming back on this show because I can give him away. But I also want to just point out a couple of things. I know you were hearing my voice in your background, don't be negative, and you were trying, but what you would do was you would make a negative statement, then you would say something positive behind it. And I just want you to think about, Heidi, resetting your mindset and not speaking the negativity. I think that's all you got to do. And you there. Look at you. You there. You got a man sitting there going, you there. But you want to ride a motorcycle? Now, that's cool. I ain't got nothing against motorcycle. And a lot of guys are great to ride motorcycles. But, you know, I just want you to be happy. I want you to
I'll keep a very open mind.
find somebody. Okay.
Yes.
Brad, I see you back on the show, player. Hey, look, we off to a little different start, but there's still hope. We're going to pull it together. Up next, we're going to see how Adrian and Nora did on their date, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
After the break, she's looking for love in her 30s. Did Steve's tips help keep her from jumping the gun?
He talked a lot about his family without me even asking. He really just opened up. But I didn't use that as an opportunity to get too excited and like get into the weeds about, well, what about us and when are we gonna get married?
Okay, you didn't do that, did you?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I played it cool.
Adrian, who's in her 30s. Adrian, what's holding you back?
I don't know what's holding me back. I'm ready. I'm 32. I've been looking to find that Mr. Right and future husband since I was probably 8 years old. I'm a little behind.
8?
Yeah, I'm always on the lookout.
Who starts the hunt at 8?
This girl.
You ask a guy, do you feel pressured to marry and start a family?
I'm not afraid to ask those tough questions.
Women have a biological clock. Men don't have a biological clock.
Right.
Our clock ain't ticking to start a family and go have kids. All you want to do is find out if this is a nice guy. The 90-day rule was created to give women 90 days to gather this information. Y'all keep wanting to expedite the process. Well, Steve, I'm gonna get it done in 4 days, okay?
Pretty much.
All right, now, that was me talking to Adrian, who's in her 30s. As you can see, she was always laser focused on finding a guy ready to settle down and start a family. Well, after our discussion, I set her up with a great guy named Tim. So, Adrian, what'd you think of your date with Tim?
I think it was actually really great. It was awesome. Tim is such a nice guy. He's so genuine. And he talked a lot about his family without me even asking. He really just opened up. But I didn't use that as an opportunity to get too excited and like get into the weeds about, well, what about us? And when are we going to get married? I tried to play it cool. I listened.
Okay,
I listened
you didn't
to
do that,
advice.
did you?
No, I didn't. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. I played it cool. So I think you're going to be proud of me.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see Adrian's date.
I've been dating for a long time now. I'm obviously in my 30s and still single. So now I'm just waiting and hoping to find Mr. Right. Time's a ticking. I'm ready to meet him today. You are a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So PE.
I teach PE. Currently, I'm teaching kindergarten through 5th grade.
And I could hear Steve just saying, like, play it cool, you're doing good, like, let it happen naturally. But I'm also like, tell me the things I want to know right now.
Do you have any siblings, or?
So I have one sister. They live in Michigan. I have 2 nieces and 1 nephew. Enough of the small talk. This is our first date, and I don't know if I want to go on a second unless we're going to be on the same page about things.
Is there anything on your bucket list that you like to accomplish, or?
No, I don't know. I think just traveling is my biggest thing. Like, do you travel, like, ever?
A little bit.
Is he ready to get married? Is he ready to have kids? When is that happening? So tell me about your last relationship.
After, years of being with this person, she told me all of a sudden, like, I don't want to have kids. And,
Yeah, that's a
that
big
was
deal.
a big thing.
Nope, just let it happen. Relax, back off. Let's let this just like evolve and see what happens.
I'd like to share my life with someone.
Yeah.
Hopefully be married, have, a few nice, good-looking kids.
That's good.
But, I kind of picture, the backyard like I grew up in and grill. And
White picket fence?
I don't know about white picket fence, but there'd probably be a fence around. So.
Right, there's gonna be a fence of some sort.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not having to ask anything. He's kind of just an open book and telling me things. Tim, this has been so fun. Thank you so much
you're
for
welcome.
taking me out, for the flowers. It's been a good day.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely should. I would love to hang out again. This date taught me to play it cool, keep calm, relax, and things will just naturally happen.
Well, Adrian's date, Tim, is here. Tim, how do you think it went?
Well, Steve, if you can't tell by the smile on my face and the spark in her eye, I think it went pretty darn well.
Doggone right.
Adrian's an attractive female who's smart, caring, has a lot going for her, so what's there not to like about her?
So sweet, right?
Yeah. So let me go to the girls. Heidi, Nora, how do you think Adrian did?
I think she did really well holding back those really important questions on a first date, but I do have to say that I wasted a lot of time dating some men by not asking those key questions. So maybe not on the first date, but eventually, you know, it's got to come out. See if you're on the same page.
I think she did great. I honestly think she did really well at holding back. I mean, those may not be my first questions. I may want to know where we're going to go to eat and if there's perfect lighting. But, I mean, I think she did overall really well.
All right. Adrian, I think you did really, really well.
I agree, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
That's all that matters,
Here's the
right?
deal. Listen to me. When a guy is interested in you, we're going to start volunteering critical information we think that shows us in the best light. So, Tim, let me ask you this. Would you like to take her out again?
Steve, why would I not want to take her out again? Of course I would.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll go out with you.
All right, here we go. All right, we got one good match, and we got one woman standing. We'll see what happens with Nora next. Stay with us. Here we go.
Up next, last week she had trouble showing too many sexy selfies.
I've been more aware of what I'm posting on my Instagram, keeping it a lot more conservative.
Did Steve's advice get her to dial it down?
Jeez.
We've seen how Heidi and Adrian did after I gave them some straight talk on their dating lives. Well, now it's Nora's turn. She's in her 20s, and we had a good talk, mostly about how her social media is affecting her love life. So let's take a look back at the chat. Nora, tell me what's going on.
I'm 25, and nowadays dating is just so hard. People get all judgy when they look on my Instagram.
All these are you?
Yes, they are. I feel like everyone posts this, from the Kardashians to every reality star.
If you don't want guys to think of you just as a sex kitten, then you can't present yourself as one. So that special guy that you're looking for is probably looking for that special girl. That special girl is probably not laying on a car.
That's true.
So, Nora, I set you up with this guy, Brian. How'd it go?
I definitely think Brian's a great guy. I love that he's Colombian. I think he's super smart. He's definitely great looking, a complete gentleman. I mean, I took a picture of us and posted on my Facebook and Instagram, and even girls are commenting saying how cute he was. And I mean, ultimately, I think he had a good time on the date too.
Okay, well, you're dressed today.
See?
Very, look very elegant. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I've always said to my daughters, you have to let a man see what he can get, but you have to make him imagine what he can have.
Yeah.
That's the trick. If you leave us thirsty, we're gonna always want to drink. I'm sorry for that hood analogy, but all right, let's check out how this date went.
Steve told me to think about how I present myself, so I'm really going to keep that in mind on tonight's date.
Hey, how are you?
I'm excited for this date. I really think we're going to have a good time and just see how it goes.
So tell me about yourself.
I feel like I may be living two different lives. During the day, I'm an executive search recruiter.
Okay.
And then I have a whole other social career at night. Do you want me to show you or no?
Yeah, let's see
I
it.
mean, I might just look it out of the way. Since the show, I've been more aware of what I'm posting on my Instagram, keeping it a lot more conservative. That was actually at Light the other night with my girlfriends who does bottle service there. I am pretty active on social media. I take pictures of everything with everyone, everywhere I go.
How many followers do you have?
I have about like almost 6,000.
Jeez.
People want to see where I'm at, where I'm going, where I'm traveling to, what I'm wearing.
I think at this age, I mean, everyone uses social media, and I use it too, but Nora takes it to a whole nother level.
I mean, I live my life. I'm not just an internet celebrity, so I don't really filter.
I had no clue she was some type of social media star. You're posing on a boat.
Mm-hmm. But it's a dope car, right?
Yeah, it's a great car.
So far, I think the date is going well. I definitely think that we are having a good conversation. So yeah, that's my pages.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
I feel like it's mainly about her. She hasn't asked about me yet.
Do you want to take a selfie? So what should our hashtag be?
Well, this date was hashtag all about Nora.
Oh my gosh, look, we got 30 likes in 14 minutes. And someone commented and said he's cute.
Oh, God. Yes, thanks so much.
All right, Nora's date, Brian, is here. Brian, how do you think it went?
So Nora's a very beautiful girl. I love the fact that she has her professional life in the daytime and that she can still let loose and have fun at night. The only thing is that during the date, she had her cell phone out the whole entire time. Her sexy pictures, I'm not a really big fan of. And then finally, I feel like the conversation was mainly geared about her. I feel like she didn't really get to know me as a person.
Are you surprised by that, Nora, his reaction?
Not 100%. I mean, I definitely have heard that before. But I really want to take into consideration everything that he is saying and move forward because I do think he's a great guy and I did have a wonderful time.
Okay, before I say this, let me ask you two ladies. How do you think your girl Nora did?
Nora, I love you so much. And I know you really were trying to be good and like follow Steve's advice, but I think, you know, maybe just putting the phone away. But you guys are so adorable together and such a cute couple. So I think it could still work out, though. They just need to go on another date and feel it out.
Yeah.
Without the phone.
Yeah.
Nora, you're young and you're beautiful. And to one point, I think if you have it, you should flaunt it. But as long as you maintain, you know, some self-respect along the way. And as far as having the phone out, maybe, you know, live in the moment a little bit more and, you know, worry about the phone a little bit later, maybe second half of the date or something. Yeah. Put the phone away.
The only thing I would say, because so many people have taken this internet thing and spun it into something, you know, so I can't tell you not to do it. But I would not base my relationship or my dating experience on what the hell some people I don't even know care about or like what I'm doing. If you think he's a good-looking guy, who cares who else feels that way? I'd set the phone down like your friend said and go hang out with this guy and see what he's really like and let him get to know you, because seems like a nice guy. Pretty sure all these guys are nice. I pick good men. I find gentlemen. So I think it's good. Brian, would you want to go out with Nora again?
So Nora, as I mentioned before, I think you're a really cool girl. You know, under one condition, I would love to go out with you again, and it's that you put your phone away the whole entire date.
Okay, I think I can do that.
There you go.
I do.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, Steve and Sarah Michelle Gellar swap parenting horror stories.
Are you a great mom?
I seem to be doing okay. I mean, you know, there's no arrests in our family yet. I mean, you know, their Child Protective Services hasn't come. I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, they've been to my house. Y'all had that moment. Yeah.